It is March 22nd, and I am 1 week post-op VSG surgery. And I wanted to just take a moment to give you a little bit of an overview of how my week has been. First, to get the weight out of the way, I started off at 332. I did diet prior to the surgery, so I lost a bit of weight. The day I went into surgery, I was at 304. The day after surgery, I went up to 308. And then today, a week later, I counted in this morning at 296. This past week, I've been on a liquid diet, and I'm on a liquid diet for the next week as well. So I wanted to also give you a feel for what I have been taking along the way, as far as vitamins, as far as supplements, and everything of that sort. So first, to get through the vitamin and minor medication side of things, besides the surgery-related medications, I have a multivitamin, which I got from a company called Bariatric Advantage. They're available online. It's been pretty good. I take 2 of these a day. They're chewable, and it's hard to tell. There you go. And these are real simple pills that are chewable. Taste kind of like orange. Pretty good. So I don't mind taking that. It's just a standard multivitamin. I also take a vitamin C, chewable. I take 3 of these a day. This is, again, just daily vitamin stuff, but these I got from Sam's Club or Costco or something like that, fairly cheap. I take a B12 supplement that, again, I got from Bariatric Advantage. Now, of course, make sure you consult with your doctor first to decide whether you need all of the stuff that I am taking, but this is what is recommended for me. And the B12 is, I take 1 a day. And again, these taste like, I think, strawberry or something of that sort, so they're actually pretty tasty. I haven't started this yet because I've been told mixed reviews on whether men need a significant amount of iron or not. But I also, at Bariatric Advantage, got a strawberry-flavored chewable iron pill that I will probably take 1 a day. And this is the smallest dosage they have, 18 milligrams. But once my stomach starts to settle a bit, I'll probably do this. I have found that iron seems to be one of those things that can really upset your stomach if you're not ready for it. So that's one of them. And then also, it's important to get calcium in. So this is my calcium. This is probably the least favorite thing that I take every day. Actually, here, I got one right here. They're a larger pill. They're really dry. They taste like chocolate, and this company, again, Bariatric Advantage, had a number of different flavors to choose from. They're very helpful at finding the right thing. But these are tough to take down because you got to have water with them. And of course, at this point in my phase, I can only really take down 2 ounces of water at a shot every 10 minutes. So I find that I'm breaking these into pieces and biting a little bit and taking some water immediately with it because I couldn't take it down without water. So that's the hardest part, 3 of these a day. Now there is an easier way to get calcium, and that's these called Chewy Bites, which are awesome. They look like a Starburst. They make different flavors. I'm a chocoholic, so I happen to choose chocolate. And these taste amazing. It tastes like you're eating chocolate, like chewy chocolate fudge. The negative thing about it is that they don't have as much calcium, and they do have a lot more calories in them than the pills. So these I would have to have, let's see, 6 of these a day, and they're at 15 calories, which means I'm at almost 90 calories a day, just simply in this little candy. And so my nutritionist had recommended that I try to stay away from these and only have them every once in a while, which totally stinks because these are awesome. I could eat these all the time just by itself. It gives you that chewing sensation too, which is really nice to have when you're in the middle of a liquid diet. So that's the medications. Oh, one more thing, an omeprazole. I got a big one here because again, Sam's Club, $15.99 is a good deal. The prescription that the doctor gave me came out to 40-some bucks, so this was well worth it. It actually has more pills. My doctor told me to take this, I think, for 40 days straight. Again, it just balances your acidic level in your stomachs, and just make sure that you are able to take food down without feeling that acid reflux. So I haven't experienced much acid reflux, but I did start this the day after surgery, and I'll continue it since he recommended it. So that's it as far as those items. Now, for the liquid diet portion, um, I can do any kind of clear liquids, I can do any kind of shakes, but I have to have a certain amount of protein in order for my body to heal appropriately. So my doctor has recommended 70 to 90 grams of protein. And of course, I have to try to focus on staying 425 to 475 calories, somewhere in that range as well. So I found that during this time, since I'm limited at what I can take down as far as how fast I can drink things, pretty much constantly have a drink in front of me that either has a shake in it or water, one or the other. Um, the shakes are starting to get a little boring, I'll be honest. I do really like the ones that I got. I got an iced latte from Bariatric Advantage, and I also got a chocolate flavor. And I kind of find that I mix these up, I put the two together, and make a little bit more of a chocolatey drink in the morning, so it's not quite as boring. And then I also would just do iced lattes if I want, whatever. But again, trying to put that down is a little tough. I've been doing 12 ounces of it, which is 3 scoops, and that tends to give me, I think it's 40, yeah, it's exactly 40 grams of protein, and I obviously need to get up closer to 70 or 80, so then I got to substitute something throughout the day. So the Dr. Sarangel's office actually has a deal when you go through them that they give you a bunch of starter stuff. So they gave me a bunch of boxes of different liquid diet things to try. Lemonade, okay, not great. Chicken bouillon, not real great. Tomato soup, okay, but again, I could do without it. I'd be fine without it. Peach tea was okay, but it does tend to be really sweet, and nothing wrong with that. I usually really like sweet things, but at this point, since I have everything going into me sweet between the shakes and everything, it's kind of like, do I want another one of them? Beef bouillon has been my favorite so far. It tastes very good. It tastes like beef bouillon. You don't really have much of an aftertaste. I can tell you that clearly everything that I've had that has protein, base in it tends to have a little bit of an aftertaste that just eventually just got to my stomach, and I just could not handle continuing to smell it or drink it. So you do need to be a little creative during this time. In fact, today I'm actually going to go out to another store and try to find more items that have less of an aftertaste so that I can put this down, because each of these boxes you see here, they come as pouches in here. These are 15 grams. So if I do my shake in the morning and I get to 40, and this is 15, that's 55. I need to have something else in me in order to get me to 70, 80, 90, somewhere in that range. So that's one of the disadvantages. I also have a pineapple orange, which I haven't tried yet, because I'm just kind of, the idea of an acid, putting an acidic item like pineapple or orange in me, just to me doesn't sound appealing right now. But, I'll try it later on and see. I did get some shakes from the hospital that were a good alternative. One of them was like a strawberry kiwi, and I did that the other day just so I could have some variance and some difference. The doctor's office actually recommended something similar to this. In fact, I got 2 bottles of it from them, and I bought 2 more because I thought these would be awesome. It's called Unjury, and it's basically just a powder protein. It's supposed to have no flavor, and you're supposed to be able to put it in anything you want. Let me warn you, before the surgery, we actually tried, let's maybe make some, sugar-free juice with water and some sugar-free flavor drops, and then put this in it, freeze it, and that'll be perfect. After the surgery, I can chew on it. Now, I was able to stomach a cupful of this prior to the surgery, but after the surgery, just the smell of this made me nauseous like you wouldn't believe. So now I have 4 of these cans that I really don't think I'm going to ever touch ever again. Every time I tried to put them in something that just have an aftertaste or a smell. Last night we tried to put them in water, and the smell just made me nauseous. So I don't know if I would recommend this stuff. It does give you a good amount of protein if need be. In fact, it's 20 grams. But again, I don't know if I couldn't stomach it, so I don't know if anyone else can or not. And then the last thing I've been doing that actually is really awesome, I recommend this highly. Sam's Club or Costco sells these pre-boxed protein drinks. I did chocolate again because I'm into chocolate. These are 30 grams. That's pretty significant. This was a lifesaver for me. Really, yesterday was a really good example of that. I could not put anything down that had the same flavor as I've been doing with the other shakes and the other mixed drinks and the bouillons and everything like that. and I grabbed one of these from the fridge, and this actually just tastes like a chocolate milk. It's actually very good, and it's 30 grams. I was able to put that down. So when I was at that 50 level, this brought me up to my 80 level, which was great. So I do recommend these. They're fairly inexpensive. You buy them in the box of 12 or something on that line, and well worth it. And then the other little pointer that I did was that, we, in order to be able to be on the go and have shake material with you, we got these little kids formula things, which holds, I think it's about 2 ounces or so in each. And we fill this up, and you can pop the lid off and put it in your little shaker cup and fill it up with water, and that gets you moving. So that's kind of what I've been on for the past week. I'll give you an update when I go to the next store and let you know what that looks like, as far as what flavors they may have and what other items they might have that might work. I feel relatively good. This morning I woke up in a little bit of pain. The muscles around the incision, or around the main incision, is really the thing that's most bothersome. I've been around people that have been eating and smelled nice things being cooked, and I don't have to jump the chef and eat their arm off. I'm okay with that right now, which is surprising to me, because I know a week prior, when I was even dieting, I was ready to give $10,000 for the first cheeseburger I could find, and today I'm not that way. So it definitely helps with the hunger suppression for sure. But right now my focus is getting through the next week on just liquids, because I'm so darn looking forward to having scrambled eggs or egg whites or tofu for that matter. I'm looking forward to seeing something of semi-solid food that I can rotate and get in my stomach and not taste like a protein shake. But that is what it is. That's where I'm at right now. I have lost good weight. I feel good about it. I've noticed I'm a little skinnier on my face, and my wife has said that she notices I'm significantly skinnier, and just going essentially from when I started down 36 pounds approximately, or 38 pounds, somewhere in that range. So it's coming along. All right, so tune in next time, and I'll give you an update on what the next week looks like. Thanks.